TeadsAdChoicesADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsAdChoicesADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsTwo games, 1.1 goal, 1 penalty miss. And now they must beat Nigeria tonight to have any chance of survival. Who could have predicted that before Russia launched the tournament into orbit 12 days ago? Very many of us if we had gone deep behind the blue and white stripes of a shirt that has been world champions twice in the past 40 years. Never mind they have a striker in Sergio Aguero who led the line for Manchester City's record-breaking Premier League title success. Never mind they have a player in Lionel Messi who normally delivers genius with every touch. Two matches provide a telling backdrop, and they're not those from Moscow when they drew 1-1 with Iceland last week in Nizhny Novgorod when they were thumped 3-0 by Croatia. First, let's go back to the evening of Tuesday, October 10th last year in the Ecuadorian capital of Quito. It is the final day of South American qualifying, and despite playing 17 previous matches, Argentina still have to win one more to book the place in Russia. 38 seconds in, Miguel Ibarra puts Ecuador 1-0 up, and the strong possibility of Argentina needing to enter the Oceania playoffs to avoid missing the first World Cup finals since 1970 looks on. Up steps Messi, of course he does, to score a hat-trick to ensure qualification. They win 3-1. Next stop Wembley, Saturday, May 19th, and last month's FA Cup final between Arsenal and Chelsea. Willy Caballero has played in goal for all of Chelsea's previous 6 FA Cup ties this season. A week earlier, he is at fault in the 1-1 draw at Huddersfield, and when the Wembley team is named, the man who has won the League Cup with Manchester City is left on the bench. Manager Antonio Conte decides to go for his number 1 Thibaut Courtois. Chelsea win 1-0, and in northern Russia on Thursday, Caballero's calamitous error allows Croatia to score, setting up the platform for the famous win. Could Caballero be relied upon enough for the biggest occasion? Conte thought not. Jorge Sampaoli thought differently. Yet it was Sampaoli begging for forgiveness from the fans, not Conte. But it was the manager's words about Messi which provided the real reason why Argentina are just 90 minutes away from being out. He is our captain. He leads the team, and we quite simply couldn't pass to him to help him generate the situations he is used to, said Sampaoli. We worked to give him the ball, but the opponent also worked hard to prevent him from getting the ball. We lost the battle. If Cristiano Ronaldo does not work, Portugal do, as they showed by winning the European Championship final when the driving force was taken off injured. It is the reverse with Argentina. Never mind their experience, never mind the collective. If Messi does not work, then Argentina do not work, and never more have we known it than during these World Cup finals and World Cup campaign. In those 18 matches in the CONMEBOL qualifying, Argentina won just 7. They drew 7 and lost 4, starting with a 2-0 home defeat by Ecuador. It was not until matchday 4 that they won, with a 1-0 triumph in Colombia. And of those 7 victories, Messi scored in the last 5 of them. Out of the final 5 qualifying games, they only won the last one, after losing 2-0 in Bolivia, drawing 0-0 in Uruguay, drawing 1-1 at home to Venezuela, and drawing 0-0 at home to Peru. And even then, when they went to Ecuador, they were trailing within a minute before Messi produced his rescue act. It is such a surprise then that Argentina are bottom of Group D with just 1 point. Despite the Euro runners-up in 1990 and again as recently as 2014, and despite the presence of one of the greatest players of all time, maybe as a team, the fact is, they're just not good enough anymore. As they were falling apart against Croatia last Thursday, Evita, one of the world's legendary musicals, was celebrating the 40th anniversary of its opening night on the London stage. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Those back home just